Eric, look, if a guy wants to make a good first impression, then spare no expense, right? Besides, I already told you, that chick is a dime piece.
Okay, and that's all well and good, but you're missing my whole point. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make a good first impression, but look here though. It's the first damn date.
So what?
You don't know if you're gonna see this woman again after this? The only thing y'all should be focusing on is conversation.
So what exactly are you saying? I should take her to some fast food joint instead? Not a good look, man.
Nah, Pete, that shit would be petty. What I'm saying is, take her someplace better than McDonald's, but not somewhere that might cost you an arm and a leg, though.
Okay, well, could you be a little more specific? Cause you're losing me.
Alright, fine. Well, let me break it down for you then. But this might take a while.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so let's look at both sides of the same situation. So in most cases, here's what happens initially. Boy meets girl, they talk, they seem to hit it off at first. They exchange numbers, boy asks girl out, girl reluctantly agrees.
The female perspective.
Girl shows up, boy shows up, they talk, they eat. Things get a bit awkward and don't go as well as they both had hoped. Girl either storms out of the restaurant or pretends to have a good time depending on how good or bad boy's table manners are. Boy picks up the check. Boy either takes girl home and drops her off or they part ways at the restaurant. Afterwards, girl realizes they're not right for each other, so she completely cuts off contact and never speaks to boy again. Boy calls and sends a few text messages but no reply. Boy wasn't girl's type after all, but at least girl gets free meal at a fancy ass restaurant, so not a total loss. Girl meets another boy. Boy asks girl out. Girl reluctantly agrees. Yada yada yada, same shit, different date.
Now here we go again, but from a male perspective.
Boy meets up with girl at restaurant. Boy thinks girl looks amazing in that dress and is looking forward to getting to know her. They talk. Boy looks at menu and realizes the prices are high as hell. Boy also realizes it was a mistake to let girl pick restaurant in the first place. Girl looks at menu and orders a ton of things she would never normally order but doesn't care because she's not the one paying. Girl orders steamed lobster. Boy flinches. Girl orders filet mignon. Boy flinches again. Girl attempts to order a bunch of other fancy stuff that she can't even pronounce. Boy finally puts his foot down and tells girl to stop ordering so much because he's on a budget and doesn't want to get his lights turned off. Girl immediately turns away in disgust. Girl thinks boy is a cheapskate and doesn't like him anymore, despite the fact that she attempted to order half of what was on the menu. Things get awkward. Boy tries to use humor to lighten the mood. Girl is turned off by this. Boy tries to win girl over by complimenting her and impressing her with his style. Needless to say, girl is not impressed. Boy picks up the check and hopes all this better be worth paying way too much for dinner. Boy either takes girl home and drops her off or they part ways at the restaurant. No kiss, just a halfway decent hug. Boy is out $75. Girl doesn't give a rat's ass. She just wants the date to be over with. Boy hopes girl was into him a little bit, so later attempts to call her again for a second date. Girl doesn't answer phone or reply back. This behavior is known as the brush off, or acting brand new. Boy says to hell with this and moves on to the next girl. They talk. Boy asks girl out. Girl reluctantly agrees. The exact same thing happens on this date except for one minor detail. Boy is out $85 this time. Boy then has a long overdue epiphany. That first dates at expensive restaurants are a major fucking mistake. Long story short, dating is some bullshit.